Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
We got a request from a couple of subscribers that asked how we were married for 12 years and still maintain a good relationship. And
A long-lasting marriage.
Yeah,
A
long-lasting.
request from Bunny in NZ. Bunny, I guess this is New Zealand.
Yeah.
And the other one is also from Mom and Child's Vlogs, the Hatch Farm. So I'll put it right there. And well, thank you guys for your request. So here it is now. We're gonna make it. And I hope that I really doubt making this because I don't know how I would explain. I'm not that great in English, so hopefully I can explain it the
Well,
way that you can understand.
Yeah, the only thing we can tell you about is how we make our marriage work. And, basically, you have to have a foundation of, trust, loyalty and respect, and then you can build the foundation off of a relationship off of that.
Yeah.
But you have to trust one another, and you have to be loyal to each other.
Yeah.
'cause-
It's not, I don't know if we can say it like there's a secret, but there's not really a secret because the reasons are, everybody knows it, that if there's trust, respect, and loyalty, then, it's gonna work. It's more likely to work, And also, in order for your relationship to work, your husband has to be very patient.
Very patient.
Why would you don't have to agree with me. You could say like, no, like that.
Anyway, we both have to be patient with each other.
Yeah. We have to be
I
patient.
know I'm a lot of times concerned, most of the time, concerned more about, her happiness than how I feel.
Oh, that's sweet.
Well, it's true. Because if you're not happy, nobody's happy.
Yeah, I know. That's why they say, happy wife, happy life.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So, yeah, my husband is very patient, very understanding, and yeah, and of course
Go,
he's
go
very,
on. Go on.
very patient, very understanding, and what else? Oh, I can't think.
Oh, wow.
No, my husband is
Yeah, I know. We
wonderful.
don't have we're not, marriage counselors, and we don't have a
Yeah.
magic bullet to tell.
Yeah, we're not marriage counselors. We're just gonna share our experience based on our relationship and
Trials, we lived in the U.S. for 11 years, married before we moved here. We've been here about a year. So, we've had experience in the U.S. and experience here. We had stress there too, financial stress. We were
yeah,
buying houses and remodel them and sell them. And, there was always pressure to enough money to finish the house or sell it on time before we lost everything.
yeah. The life in the US is really
Yeah.
stressful. I mean,
But-
there's lots of opportunities, but
Yeah.
it can be very stressful. I
Very
mean,
expensive to live there.
very expensive to
Yeah.
live there. And
But-
imagine we lived in the US for 11 years. You would think I could speak English better, but I don't know why.
No,
I
you
don't
do,
know.
you do fine. But we survived all of that pressure there, all the stress there from
Yeah, we stick to each other. I
Yeah.
stick with him no matter what. For me, as long as I have roof over my head, I have clothes to wear, I have food to eat, I'm okay. The important is like my family are always there for me, and my husband is there. Like
Yeah, we're just like everybody else. We want to improve our situation in life, try to have more money, better house, bigger house, whatever, but that doesn't control our happiness.
yeah, we all have priorities in our life, and for me, my priorities are like my family, my husband, and because they are the most important people in your life, the family. I would say that family for me is just everything. As long as they're there for me, my family, and my husband loves me unconditionally, I'm fine. I'm okay. So that's what keeps me going.
That's what, that was what
Inspires.
works for us. I
Yeah.
mean, and You know, we have disagreements sometimes, different opinions on things, but we don't really fight, and
Yeah.
we just, you know,
We don't have like
different opinions.
big
Yeah.
fights, like to the point where we're saying mean things to each other,
Yeah,
because
we
that's
don't,
the
we don't say mean things. I mean, you
Yeah.
gotta stop it
Yeah.
to, because
yeah
a lot of times.
we raise our voice, we
Yeah.
you know, to each other. I mean sometimes you talk, even if you're only talking, it's like you're raising your voice.
Yeah, well,
That is also one of my problem sometimes, is because he raised his voice and he thinks he's saying that he's just talking, but for me he's raising. I don't like it. And when he's mad, his voice is even like,
Yeah, well,
louder.
I have a loud voice. You know, I talk loud anyway, and I have a loud voice, so it's, you know, and she's very sensitive, so I have to.
Yeah, I'm so sensitive. My husband described me as like extra sensitive or way sensitive, and that's the way I am. I can't help it.
Yeah, so you know, I try to moderately, you know, explain
But you
my
did a
point
good
of
job,
view.
honey. You did a good job on understanding and adjusting my sensitiveness.
Yeah, yeah.
The 12 years of being together, I appreciate you for not calling me names, and I hope you never will. Because
No.
that's one of the things I appreciate about you, for not calling me names. I mean,
Yeah.
you curse a lot. You curse the dogs out there that, poop in our yard. There's about 10 dogs that poop in our yard, and
Yeah.
then he has to clean it up every morning, and he always gets mad and, this freaking dog, and
Yeah, all the dogs on this street got to poop in our front yard.
they choose our yard to poop. I guess because the dogs want you to have exercise.
It's because I'm American.
No, the dogs wants him to have something to do, and it's good. It's a good exercise,
Oh,
shoveling the dog's poop and then throwing it out there, and that's a very good exercise.
Oh yeah, so the dogs are worried about my health.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I should appreciate them more.
Yeah, you need to appreciate the dog instead of getting mad.
Yeah, a different point of view now. Now I understand
Yeah, I
why they
know.
poop in the yard.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not, we're not really kidding. When the dog from the neighbors, they all come to our yard and they just poop
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
I guess because there's lots of gravel in our front
know.
yard, yeah.
I know.
So
But now I appreciate it. You know.
Yeah,
Now I'm
and-
very thankful. I get the dogs poop in our front yard, all of them.
so anyway, what else we gonna talk about? Well, in a relationship also, you have to be very comfortable, because not comfortable. You have to be contented. That's what I mean, contented.
Well, you have to be sure that your partner is your best friend. Your partner is
Right,
the one
yeah.
that's going to have your back,
Yeah,
know,
I'm glad that we are
and that you-
friends. We
yeah.
are best friends.
and that you depend on your partner. That that they're never going to disappoint you.
Right, yeah.
that's
You have to be contented of no matter what, because there's a lot out there. A lot of people that, now it probably don't bother me as much, but before, there's a lot of people, it hurts you when they say like, oh, she's with an older guy, then, he must have a lot of money, and he must be, her sugar daddy, and all kinds of things that they call you, and it hurts, But of course, I can't really expect that what they're gonna say, because of our age difference. We have a big gap of age, and people would just think. But of all those years that we've been together, and then it doesn't bother me much now.
Just because they say something doesn't make it true. I don't have a lot of money. I'm not old, so whatever they say doesn't make it true.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have a lot of money. We don't have everything that we really need. I'm not complaining, because I'm happy that we have a place to live, we have clothes, we have we can buy food. But I'm just saying, you have to be happy of what you have.
Yeah.
Because if you're not contented, how are you gonna be happy? And even if you have everything, after a while you're probably gonna just get tired of it. Like, you have a nice house, you have a nice car, and you have this and that. You'll be happy for a while, and then after that, if you're not a happy person, you really can't be happy.
Yeah, if you're an unhappy person, you're gonna be unhappy if you don't have any money or if you have money. You're still gonna be the same thing.
Yeah, I know.
So we just try to appreciate what we do have.
Yeah.
Our financial pressures are really none here. I mean, we have a lot of financial pressures in the U.S. because, especially where California we lived, it's very expensive to live there.
Yeah.
So that was one thing that, but it didn't affect our relationship.
No, it
I mean,
didn't affect. Yeah, all the trials we had, all his health issues and everything. I was there, and he was there for me too when I'm into my low point, or like my down point.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she got to come visit her family, 3 or 4 times in 11 years, and so she missed her family, and
yeah.
But
now that we're here, I'm so glad. I don't even know if I would like to live again. I don't even know if I wanna go back and live to the U.S. again.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, for him, I know he misses his kids and his grandkids, and someday if we could save money, maybe you can go visit there for a little bit and see them, just like what I did before. We were in the U.S. Sometimes I fly here by myself and see my family. And,
Yeah.
And,
Hopefully we can do that for too long.
yeah. So anyway, that's what else are we gonna? Yeah, be contented. And for me, I'm a simple person. Even a lot of neighbors here would talk like she don't look like she came from the U.S. because I'm very simple, man. I don't wear like thick makeup or whatever.
Being satisfied with what you have in life. I mean, you can't.
Satisfied with what you have.
Yeah, if you feel like you're missing out on something, then your attention is not focused on your relationship and where you are.
Yeah.
And, so,
and plus, well, there's nothing really. I'm a low maintenance person.
Yeah, you are.
Do you agree?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Is it low maintenance emotionally or what?
Yeah. I mean, you don't demand a whole lot. You're pretty low maintenance, and as long as so am I. As long as I think our maintenance comes in the form of emotions rather than monetary things.
Yeah.
I mean, we have to have what we need from each other emotionally, but we get that. So that's what keeps us pretty stable.
Yeah, you just have to be, also honest to each other. And I just like most of the people they want their partner to be honest and loyal to them,
Right.
because most of the people I mean, if someone is like having or going out on each other or something, that's not gonna
It's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
Because even if your partner doesn't find out, you're lying to yourself.
Yeah, you're lying to
You're not
yourself.
gonna feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because in my own opinion, if you don't like your husband or your wife anymore, then leave. If you don't want me or love me anymore, you can leave and go home. And if I don't
really,
if I don't want you anymore, then I can just leave. Maybe I'll go to my parents.
yeah. I mean, we've right from the start, made that agreement. If some point that you don't want the relationship anymore, just be honest and say,
be honest.
I don't want the relationship anymore. Don't.
Yeah, rather than I mean, I'm not criticizing other people, but a lot of couples that they don't like each other, then they go out on them. That's not really fair. If you don't want them anymore, then break up with that person and then do what you want to do.
Especially our age gap,
Yeah, especially in our age gap.
I told her right from the start, if there's any point that you get tired of it or I get too old for you, just let me know.
Yeah. Instead of sneaking out and I told him also I can't live like when I have to go out and it can be a secret. I could hide it, but I have to live with myself too. So that's why I said you have to be honest with me too, because I don't like to give second chances. So if you're gonna do something, so you better really sure about it, because I'm not gonna give you a second chance.
No, there are no second chances. Once you break that bond of trust, you know, then even if you stay together, it's not repairable. It's never the same.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah, so I don't know if we explain it well. If you have really, if you have questions, you know, just comment us. We're not really marriage advisors or something. We're just trying to share our
we just had the
experience.
question of, you know, if we had a secret. And
Yeah, yeah.
It's no secret. It's just
It's-
basic things that
Right.
strengths that you have to build a successful relationship, and that's got to be the foundation of the relationship. You know, you have to have those things. So, you know,
Yeah.
that's the way.
Yeah, and plus they
Everything about it.
requested this also. So I hope that it answers your questions.
And thanks for all the subscribers out there.
Thank you guys.
Appreciate it.
Thanks to our subscribers, and we appreciate you guys.
See you again.
See
Bye-bye.
you. Thank you
Bye-bye.
for watching. Bye bye.